What up, dudes? Welcome back to Garo Your Heroes. Garo, let's get right back into it, shall we? Last episode, we did some progressing, we did some ascending, we did some finessing, we did some and this episode, we're gonna do some more of all that stuff, and then maybe eat lots of penises. I think I'll do the 30-minute one. I really need rubies. I am a little ashamed of myself that I have not been able to get 100 rubies by the time the second ascension has hit. It's, you know, it's partly that I was reviving that rare one that I had. As you can see, that guy's gone and deaded. He's been deaded. Not recently, as you can tell, as you might not be able to tell, just because I've got both of these guys on a new mercenary quest right now. Those are from two other mercenaries, two commons as well, who just died, and boom, there you go. Two commons die. I put these two commons on getting a new mercenary. They might both die as well. You go, get your bo. Exactly. So I'm just at the whim of the game at this moment. It's flying by the seat of my pants right now. I'm going hard, going strong. Let's see what happens. Okay. Hopefully these two survive. They get me two new mercenaries. I can also keep Christine because she's the best one basically at uncommon. Or worst case scenario, they both die. And Christine has to go on a mercenary quest, unfortunately, and then she dies, and then I have to, like, either revive her, which I just don't have enough rubies to do, or I just need to get a new mercenary for, like, 40 rubies to, like, start it off. Or actually, no, I don't need to do that. I remember there's a thing in the game that's like, if you don't have a mercenary for, like, 8 hours or some shit, they just give you a new one. I think I just do that. Alright, that's good. I don't have to spend rubies on that. So that was my worst case scenario. So in my worst case scenario, shit's not too bad. So I think I'm chill. I think I'm gonna be chill. So it's not so bad. So we've grinded a little bit. I haven't done as much like hardcore grinding on this ascension as I did on previous ones, which is not super terrible, just because I grinded extremely hard on the previous ones. This one, I've only got 14 bill hero souls coming into it, and I'm only ascending for 33 bill. Probably could have eked out a couple bills here and there, but it's totally fine. It's no big deal. We'll figure it out together. Relics. I think I showed you my updated relics. I think I leveled this one up one time, so that I'm on level slightly beefier. In addition to See You Later's Vagor and Kleptos, I chose to do this one as opposed to this one because the level up Atman increased the same, but this one also had Vagor, if that matters at all, and See You Later's, which does matter at all. Let's just see. Cooldown is 56 minutes and 7 seconds. Yeah, I don't think it affected it like too much. The Vagor, I mean. But the See You Later is definitely like a huge thing right there. I don't think we're gonna kill this mama for any bad, unfortunately. That sucks. But we do have 14 bill to toss into our motherfucking dudes right here. Bomber Max gilded 320 times, almost at level 1500. You guys, I'm sure if I grinded out a little bit longer, I would have been able to switch it over to GOG, and we would have seen some extra progression right there, but it's totally fine. I'm cool with just topping out at 3,300, and maybe going a little bit harder on the next ascension. It's no big deal. Well, so I guess, yeah, without further ado, because there's nothing else I need to update you guys on, right? Yeah, without further ado, let's just do the math and see where we head into the leveling up of these ancients right here. Actually, let's just re-roll these ancients real quick that we have. Let's see if we can get any that like it matters at all. Let's see. What's this? Kleptos. It adds to golden clicks. No. Click damage. Click storm. Super clicks. No, I don't need none of that. One more time. Power surge. Metal detector. Combos. Critical clicks. Don't need that. And Sniperino, click damage, just go cooldowns. Should I get Vagor? I'm thinking about it. I'm just like, might as well, right? I don't need to level it up too much just because I'm not working like that. But it could help, especially if it increases like the cap. Well, not the cap, but I can go towards the higher echelon of the cap here on the dark ritual usage. Get myself to like an extra like 20% DPS by the end of the ascension. That's not a bad deal, especially for let's see, especially for only like 4,100 hero souls, and then to level it up a few times, it shouldn't take a lot of hero souls out of me either. I'm probably not gonna level them up as much as these other ones right here, like all the way up to level 24. Probably just gonna bring it up to like whatever like makes it simple for me not to like spend a ton of hero souls on, because I don't think it's like that useful, but I mean, might as well. It's my first time getting Vogor, you guys. I never thought I'd ever see the day where I would just where I'd pick up this bless you. Where I'd pick up this ancient, but you know, let's see if anything. So okay, so it's down by like a whole minute. The cooldowns. That's interesting. All right, let's start leveling it up. Yeah. So 3 is fine, 5 is fine, 9 is fine, 17 is fine, 33, 66, 130. Yep. These are all fine. Doesn't change. Okay. 134,000 is nowhere near to a million, so I'm cool with spending that. Same thing with 269,000. Boom. 500,000. Sure. But now it's getting to a million. Should I spend like, I have 14 billion. Should I spend 1 million? I think I should. What's it bring it up to? 35% school down. School down, did I say? It's skill cooldown. Okay. I think I'm just going to call it school down now. That sounds way awesomer. We are down to 39 minutes now. That's ridiculous. And more importantly, it brings the cooldown of Dark Ritual down quite a bit. Now it's only like 5 hours, 15 minutes. I think that's the most important one. These ones don't really count because I can't really, use them unless I use it on Dark Ritual. So Dark Ritual is usually 8 hours, and I have reduced it to 5 hours, which is insane, right? It's insane. Okay, let's do 1 million. Let's do 2 million, because that's not a big deal either. Okay, 4 million. It's starting to get to a big deal. Okay, that's at that point. It's like, come on, man. It's not as bad as. But I kind of want to. It says 5 hours, 5 minutes. I kind of want to just like even it out to like maybe 5 hours. Maybe I'll do it one more time and see where it gets me. 5 hours, 54 seconds. I'm cool with that. Vogor, you stay right there, my man, my buddy. Alright, and now that we're done with that superfluous one, let's level up these other superfluous ones. Let's just maximize their shit. And these are all 17 million apiece. So honestly, I think just one level in each is totally fine. Why does the number get smaller when it gets to level 25? What is the meaning of this? You see? The text of the level gets smaller when I bring it up to level 25. Why does it do that? I don't understand. Is level 25 a large number of some sort? Am I missing something here? Okay. Let's there you go, and then go down to Revoke right here. Revoke deserves that 25th level. Boosh. There you go. Ooh. So I did break out like a significant chunk of our hero souls. About 100 million right there, almost. Not quite a billion, but it dropped down our nice round number of 14 billion down to 13.9 billion. So a little salty about that, but it's okay. We'll do the math. We'll call it a day, and we'll have a good time eating lots of wieners. There you go, 13,907, and then it's 907 million. So 000 000. That's a huge ass number, but there we go. Divided by 4 equals, we need how much? 476 million. 3,476 million. So let's call it like 3.5 billion. That's not bad. 3.5 bills. That's not bad. We'll start off by seeing how many levels we can give Mr. Solomon here. That's only 500 million, not even a billion right there. So I think 1,000's good here. Let's evenly give it to him and no garden it, since that'll help out our visual representation of what's going on here. Remember, our target is 3 bills. 3 bills we're going down. Okay. 3.5 bills. Can we do one more? It's basically a bill each. Yes. Yes, we can. Excuse me. What about this one? It's also basically a bill each. It brings it down to 5, then 4. I think we can. I think I can. I think I can. Okay, we obviously cannot do another bill or another 1,000 each, right? Because that would bring us down to 2 bills, and we're not comfortable with that. So let's just bring everyone up 6,000 levels. Holy shit! We just leveled everyone up 6,000 levels. What the fuck is going on right now, you guys? Jesus. I forget how well we were doing at the end of the last Ascension. Or, not the last Ascension, but the last Transcension. I forget how well we were doing at that point. But I'm not sure if I ever got these guys to these, like, fucking busted levels. And to think we're going to get them to even more busted levels next roundabout here. Real quick, I just want to see, we still need 32 billion to get our next Ancient Soul, but that's what we're like ascending for, right? That's insane. I would like to just check that out once we do ascend, because that's like, remember at the end of the last Transcension, we're like, oh, 30 billion. That's going to take us like 5 more Ascensions or some shit to get that one Ancient Soul. I mean, like, have we surpassed that? That's insane to me. And we have surpassed like the max level of what's it called, of our last Transcension. But real quick, what was our max thing? Max reward is 6.8 bills. What did this guy give us? Only 440 mil. Interesting. I don't understand. Huh. Is it because I lowered Phanderus right here that we're not getting that much? But it's basically the same. It was it's 1.32 right now. It was 1.35 on our last one. Does one level of Phanderus, or 3 levels of Phanderus, really make that much of a difference? Is that why we capped out so hardcore on the last Transcension? Is this why no one levels up Phanderus? Because it's expensive and not really necessary? So many questions, so little answers. So, I mean, if you know any answers, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear them, but for right now, I'm just a little confused as to why the math is like working out weird in my brain right now. But regardless, let's just continue on. Let's see how many hundreds I can give these fools before we have to switch it up. There you go. That's 1. Okay, 2. I could do another one, right? 3. It's 3, 8. Oh, we need to get it to like 3, 5, basically. There you go. And I think that's enough hundreds, because next up it'll be like 3.4, 3.42 or some shit like that, or even less than that. And we need to get to 3.47. So I'm trying not to like jip out any hero souls from Morg. So let's keep it at just 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 400. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're just gonna go 10s at a time now. 10s at a time. Okay. Okay. Just slow and steady as she goes. Steady as she goes. Okay. Just keep. Oh, we're almost there. You know what? I think that's where we stop, right? 6 of them. Let's look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let me do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can we get them up to level? What is this? 95. Let me just check. So it's like half of that. I think we can actually. 1, 2, yeah, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's like almost perfect, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Look at that. Such nice numbers here. And we basically got exactly where we needed to be. I'm happy about this. Let's toss the rest in the morgue here. Okay. Yep, it's this one. Okay, and then again. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then we have how much? 15,000 left. Let's put in 28,000. Ah, so close. I should have put in 30 like I was planning on, but it's okay. What we got here? 2,400. Hey, it worked. Okay, good. 11, 20. Hey, it worked again. Awesome. Cool. I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. I forgot to switch the guilds off Bomber Max. We need to guild, it's not Astrea this time, it's Chiron. So, I guess that might be like the first thing I do when I ascend. Let's use a little bit. It shouldn't be a lot. It's like a couple thousand. It's not going to affect our DPS like at all. But yeah, I guess that's the first thing I do when I ascend. It's gonna be switching all of our guilds to Chiron, which is also weird because we've never had Chiron gilded. I believe when we finished our Transcension, we barely even had like Cadmia gilded, right? I don't even know if it was past Cadmia. I can't even remember, honestly. I should remember those types of things because it's it's important to the progression of this this game. But it's chill, dog. It's chill. We'll figure it out. Figure it out together, you guys. But yes, this episode's gone on long enough. We'll talk about this next time when we do an Ascension. So like, subscribe, comment if you are enjoying the series thus far. I know I am, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out.